You know, when you really think about it, it kind of sucks being a Sonic fan. I mean, think about it. A new game is announced, people get hyped up for it, they say it could be the best thing ever, Sonic's back, baby! Next thing you know, a game trailer releases, people are a little bit worried, then the game comes out, Sonic fans declare this to be the worst thing ever, they don't want to be a Sonic fan anymore, a new Sonic game is announced, and the cycle repeats over and over again. It happens every year, to the point where people are thinking, hey, maybe Sonic wasn't that good in the first place. That is, until August 15th, 2017, a miracle was born. Sonic Mania. Originally, it was a fan-developed game until Sega Stars were like, hey, how about we take this game, we put it to official sources, you get money. And so, headcanon, Podgorda West Games, I'm so sorry if I butchered that, and Christian Whitehead all said, hell yeah. And thus, Sonic Mania was born. For those of you who don't know what Sonic Mania is a side-scrolling platform released in, well, like I mentioned literally not that long ago, August 15th, 2017, and it was praised with critical acclaim. Sonic was back in its 2D format, and it's not freaking Sonic 4. And for a while, it was a breath of fresh air. Seeing both old levels remixed in a new style in Act 2, and brand new levels that were like, awesome. But is this game still as good as it was back in the day? Well, I'm Mr. Galaxy, and today, we're reviewing Sonic Mania to find out. Members of Team Shadow, newcomers listening to this video, and video game enthusiasts who wants to know if this game is worthy of the while or not, let's get started. The story of Sonic Mania goes as follows. Sonic and Tails are flying out of a tornado back to Angel Island to visit the good old nuts when all of a sudden, Eggman's egg ponds dig out what seems to be an 8th Chaos Emerald? Before it starts making a mysterious noise, everything's in inverted color, changing the location from Angel Island to goddammit. However, the location is not the only thing that changed. The egg ponds have transformed into the hard-boiled heavies. That being Heavy Gunner, Heavy Shinobi, Heavy Magician, Heavy Rider, and the Heavy King. They all fly away to find Dr. Eggman, and before you know it, you're off. And aside from a few other cutscenes in between zones, that's pretty much it story-wise. This is, however, paying homage to the more classic style Sonic games where it's more of show, don't tell. And this thing shows a lot. Despite not having voice acting or dialogue or stuff like that, you understand the situation and you know what you gotta do. You gotta get that faded Ruby away from Dr. Eggman, while at the same time collecting the good old Chaos Emeralds. This story is a good time, and I'm saying that because it mainly takes a back seat. But you still know what's going on, so I'm freaking impressed. I'm giving this story a good old-fashioned B rank. If you're like me, then you grew up in the early age of YouTube, where sprite animation was glorious and everywhere. I love what people did back in the day, and I sort of miss that. There's not as many sprite animation channels as there are nowadays, but the people who made Sonic Mania, oh! Each and every frame of animation is just god dang beautiful. When it comes to Sonic running, the hard-boiled heavies attacks, Death Egg Robot walking around, Puyo in the freaking game, it. Oh my god. That's just wholesome. I don't care what anyone says. Tails swimming will be the best thing that has ever happened in history. Now I know what you're thinking. But Mr. Galaxy, this is cool and all, but it's not as cool as Fortnite. May I remind you, this was released in 2017. Say what you want about Fortnite, but god dang, these animations, put as many crossovers if you want. They got nothing on freaking Tails swimming. But style can only get you so far. You got to have a good looking game. And the game? Well, It got 6. If you don't believe me, just take a look at Green Hill, Metallic Madness, Stardust Speedway, Mirage Saloon, and my personal favorite, Studiopolis. Each one of these are a visual marvel. I may be a gameplay over graphics kind of guy, but god dang, I could make a freaking movie out of this if I wanted to. May I remind you, this game was released in 2017. God dang, Eggman, we don't have that in the budget. Like, oh my gosh, that's too smooth, man. This is an instant S rate. I would have given it a much more ranking, but god dang, so much heart and passion has been put into this. More than Sonic Forces, that is. Okay, I've already sang my tune about how the story is and how the art style is. I might have overranked them a bit, but it's time to get serious. Gameplay is where the game is at. It's the bread and butter of video games. It's what makes video games, well, video game. In order to have a good video game, you must have fun. Is Sonic Mania fun? Yeah, goddamn right! The minute you press the right stick, oh, you can already tell this is going to be a good game. Especially if you make Green Hill Zone actually fun. And if you're not a Sonic fan, then you're lucky. Let me tell you a little secret. We all hate Green Hill Zone! I can tell you firsthand that when I first played the game 5 years ago, and when I played it again 5 years later, I had so much goddamn fun. The gameplay goes as follows. You run and you jump. That's it! But you can also go fist with the speed dash. And depending on what characters you have, you can have a different play style. For Sonic, I'm basically just explain the same thing, but he's basically the default character of the game. Tails is basically the same as Sonic, except he can fly. Knuckles is the same as Tails and Sonic combined, but he can glide and climb. And that's pretty much it that you get. There's definitely not 2 extra characters you gotta pay $5 for whenever we're not viewing the DLC yet, but each of them play smooth as butter and speedy quick. And the level design complements it. Each and every level is awesome. There was not a single bad level in this game. Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Studiopolis, Flying Battery, Press Garden, Stardust Speedway, Hydro City, Mirage Saloon, Oil Ocean, Lava Reef, Metallic Madness are all good. They just make me want to find the newest slime girl and cuddle it. But Mr. Galaxy, there are only 12 levels in the game. 13 if you count the secret final boss zone. Yeah, let me tell you a secret. Titanic Monarch is bullshit-taki. This level made me crack. I hated it. It's the only level I would consider not fun. It sucks, it's hellish, it's unfair, it is not deserving of the Sonic Mania game. The minute I got to this stage, I wanted to die. Granted, I was searching for the Chaos Emerald, but still, even when I just decided, hey, I'll just do the Green Hill Zone thing over and over again when I beat the game, it was still hell to get through. Act 2 is slightly more forgiving, mainly because it's a big old maze, but a maze that's easily solvable. But still, the second time when I played through it to get the secret ending, I had fun. Not much fun, might I remind you, but that's when it clicked. Titanic Monarch is designed around Supersonic. While every other level of the game is designed for you to have a nice good old-fashioned run-through, Titanic Monarch requires you to have Supersonic to even get through some stuff fast and simple. You don't believe me? This is me when I had no Chaos Emeralds. Screw this level, I hate it. It's the worst level in the game. This level sucks! And this is me when I had all the Chaos Emeralds. This stage is so much easier as Supersonic. It is insulting to go from Titanic Monarch, which is a relatively fun level and clever way to use the background, to frickin' this. I felt like the original designers from the very first Sonic game came back to the studio and was like, let's make this level as bull-crappiest as possible. I would give the gameplay an S or A rank, but because of the frickin' that, I'm gonna give it a C rank. But hey, that's not all the gameplay can do. you have 2 extra options. If you go past a goalpost and you see some stardust, you can head to the special stage zone from Sonic 3. They're alright. I mean, they're fun and challenging, but there's not really anything rewarding you could get out of them. I watched Radical Soul's video to know what you will want if you got all the blue spheres, gold or silver, and you unlock more blue sphere. I mean, that's fine, I guess, for those who are nostalgic enough who want to go through that hell again, but do you really have a favorite stage of blue sphere? It makes me feel like it's not rewarding getting to the blue sphere. But Mr. Galaxy, if blue sphere doesn't give you anything, then how do you get the Chaos Emeralds? Well, my twin-tailed friend, have you ever heard of Sonic R? Well, guess what? Sonic Mania is a spiritual successor. Yep, you get to race for it. Sort of. So here's how the UFO stages work. You start as Mach 1, and you have to get that thing right there. It's holding the Chaos Emerald. What you need to do is collect the blue spheres to boost your speed. And once you collect enough, you reach Mach 2. Collect enough from there, you reach Mach 3. Collect enough in Mach 3, and you reach Mach 4. Just can't. You get an extra continue. Trust me, you need them for Titanic Monarch. You gotta get those continues in Titanic Monarch. But don't think if you just willy-nilly cheese it all the way through, you're on a freaking time limit. So, how do you get more time? You collect rings, but don't collect them so quickly because they don't respawn like the blue spheres. It's a nice risk-reward system. Do you risk prioritizing getting the blue spheres more but having less time? Or do you risk getting the rings but not having a chance to get them again when you really need them? Again, it's pretty fun. And if you're really good at this game, you can get them all without even collecting a single ring or blue sphere. I've seen it done before. Shout out to this guy right here. That being said, whoa! Pocket sand! A lot of them are pretty easy, but the 4th Chaos Emeralds can suck my twin tails. I had to use one of the tricks and I barely got it. But is Supersonic worth it? Hell yeah, he's worth it. It's freaking Supersonic. I did not understand the appeal at first because I thought it was just like, yeah, he's slightly faster, he gets invincibility and everything, but as someone who's not a Sonic fan, this is a pretty good swirling reward. Now you might think we're done, but we got one more thing. Remember the Puyo Puyo joke earlier in the video? Well, guess what? Mean Bean Machine's in the game! Yeah, you fight Dr. Eggman as the boss of Chemical Planet Act 2, but in Mean Bean Machine form, or Puyo Puyo if you want to be real about it. It's fun, real fun. A nice change of pace from hitting the boss over and over again, or abusing the invincibility frames, but God, this guy is easy. Unless you're very bad at puzzle games, this guy's a breeze. Because of this, I'm giving the gameplay a B ring. It does a lot to change up the formula, but you'll mainly be jumping from platform to platform, and sometimes it does get old, but the speed you reach, and the extra stuff that they put into the game, mwah, goddamn beautiful. Next to a game, the most important thing you can have is content. Depending on how much content you have, will drive players to come back playing them over and over again, becoming a fan of the franchise, or just having a fun casual experience. And I gotta say, I'm slightly disappointed. Not counting the DLC, you get Mania mode, which is the main adventure, Time Attack, which is basically time trial attacks but you can play as different characters, try to get the best time if you want, Competition, 4-player co-op, but no online. Come on, the fans have already done it. And Extra, where you can see the Blue Sphere stage you can replay. And that sucks. There's not a lot to do here. If you had a bunch of friends over who love Sonic, yeah, you'll have a good time in the time attack mode, but aside from that, you serious? Content gets a D. There's not much here, but we get a pretty good experience out of it. Finally, we come to, perhaps, a nice little cherry on top when it comes to video games in general. The music, the bops, the things you vibe to when you do your homework. I gotta say, man, T-Loops, you're a god genius. The songs this dude makes in the game, oh my god, slaps so hard. If you don't believe me, just listen to some of the tracks like Danger on the Dance Floor. Angel Island Zone that you hear for a bit if you don't have the DLC. Flying Battery Act 2. the secret final boss theme. Mean Bean Machine. Studiopolis Act 1's theme.
Lights, camera, action.
And of course, the best track in the game, Metal Sonic. Oh my swells! If there's any soundtrack that you should give a full listen to when doing your chores, it's gotta be Sonic Mania. Not a single track sucks in this game. Well, there is one track that I consider to be the bad one. But then again, that's just my opinion. And even then, it's not even that bad of a song. Instant S-Ring. While this game lacks content, it more than makes up for it with its brilliant game design, amazing graphics, head-bopping music, and nice references every now and then. It's a love letter to the Sonic franchise, both old and new. And I definitely recommend you add this to your game collection. It is really good. The game is so good, someone like me, who's not even a Sonic fan, really liked this game. However, I don't see any replay value over it aside from the optional gameplay styles and the time tag trials if you want to become a speedrunner about it. Which is why I'm giving this game a B rank. If you see it in stores, maybe on a discount every now and then, you should definitely get it, and you would not be disappointed. This has been Mr. Galaxy. I've just reviewed Sonic Mania, and now I got another game to review. What will it be? Lord knows when. One thing for certain, when I beat a game, a review comes out soon. Will this help you decide to get and play the game, or you thought my review was so bad that it was laughably enjoyable? I hope y'all enjoyed your time here. Peace out, Mensa Team Shadow. Please never stay catty. Live life your own way. Stay safe during these trying times, and I'll see you all in another castle. Until next time, adieu, everybody.